adventure. Alison and Gemma had been chosen to represent their school at a conference in Switzerland. They had a wonderful time there and met students from many different countries. On their last day in Switzerland, they were all taken sightseeing. The students particularly enjoyed the view from the Jungfrau mountain. They were all given refreshments at a pretty little tea house near the mountain peak. But Gemma could hardly eat a thing. "Look there," she whispered. "I think I have seen that man somewhere before. Could he be a criminal?" The girls shivered in fear and decided to call the police. But as they tiptoed towards the phone booth outside the tea house, Alison slipped. As she hung onto the guardrail, the same man rushed out and saved her life. The two girls thanked him over and over again. They felt a little foolish for their suspicion, but had a good laugh about it later. The Spanish Galleon. Millie and her family were spending the summer holidays on the island of Majorca. One day, there was a great storm. The next morning, Millie woke very early and saw that the storm had died down. She decided to take a walk. Millie saw a strange, dark shape on the beach. At first, she thought it might be a sea lion or whale. But when she came closer, she was surprised. It looked like the wreck of a huge ship. She immediately ran home and woke her father, who was an archaeologist. He was very excited and told Millie, "This is no ordinary ship, my dear. It is a Spanish galleon. It must be at least 500 years old. Last night's storm probably brought it up from the seabed." Sure enough, it was a great discovery, and Millie became well known as the girl who found the Spanish galleon. Egyptian adventure. Anna had always dreamt of going to Egypt. She saved money for years until she finally was able to afford a trip to Cairo. Though the weather was very hot and she did not know much Arabic, yet Anna was very happy. After spending a few days at Cairo, she decided to visit the pyramids at Giza. The pyramids were even more beautiful than she had imagined. She thought, "These are some of the most beautiful structures made by mankind. It is so sad that they have been robbed." Anna was walking towards the taxis when she tripped over a loose stone. Surprised to see a stone slab in the middle of the sand, Anna started digging. She uncovered a wooden box full of beautiful Egyptian artifacts. She thought, "It seems that these were stolen from the pyramids years ago and hidden there by the thief." She immediately took them to the police and offered the box to the museum. Arctic Adventure. Flight R675 flew tourists over the Arctic Circle 5 times a week. The plane had all the latest gadgets to help it fly even in bad weather. However, today, the pilot David was worried. They had started out with clear skies, but soon he had seen storm clouds on the horizon. He decided to turn the plane around, but it was too late. With a shudder, the plane was hit by the icy Arctic winds. One of the wings was ripped off, and the plane went into a tailspin. David only had moments to save the passenger from a fatal crash. He managed to guide the falling plane towards a patch of water near a scientific outpost. None was hurt, but they all had to trek through the terrible storm to reach the scientific outpost. They could hardly believe it when 24 hours later they were rescued and flown home.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.